It's a first alert weather day. We have seen problems on and off all day along I-70 with warnings from CDOT and several sheriff's offices about very slick areas. Eastbound I-70 was completely closed between Frisco and Loveland Pass for quite a time. At one point, people had to pull over and chain up. Meteorologist Callie Zanandri is in Colorado's Weather Center. And Callie, after months without any moisture, it's great to see a full week of both rain and snow.
It sure is. Week tomorrow.
Callie, looking forward to it. Thanks so much. Well, that weather rolls in right on time for the National Western Stock Show, which returns in person this year. It remains open and with limited health precautions despite our recent surge in COVID-19 cases. Our Michael Abeda spent his day with the folks over at the National Western Complex. And Michael, I expect some people are glad to be back in person, but perhaps a little bit cautious. Michael, thank you so much. The stock show runs for the next 3 weeks, ending on the 23rd. You can find all the details about the shows and tickets over on our website, which is cbsdenver.com. Our 7-day positivity rate is scarily high right now at nearly 27%, meaning 1 in every 4 Coloradans are testing positive for COVID. Almost 1,400 people in Colorado hospitals have COVID right now, and there is a growing number of those patients who have received at least 2 of their doses of the vaccine. Still, 71% of those in the hospital are not vaccinated. 53% of the facilities are anticipating staff shortages in the coming weeks. One Denver school board member is calling on the governor to implement a statewide mask mandate. Tay Anderson made the push in an essay he posted today, and the first confirmed death is Robert Sharp. He was 69 years old, and he lived on Marshall Road. His family describes him as a naturalist. The devastation in Boulder County is still very much on President Biden's mind today. This morning, he tweeted out pictures of his visit, saying the president did take time to talk with a lot of people personally about what the future may look like. Our Alan Janae has more on those conversations. We do know that so many of you want to help those trying to rebuild their shattered lives. You can find resources at cbsdenver.com/fire relief or simply scan this QR code, which is on your TV screen. King Soopers employees say they will strike Wednesday as negotiations over their current contract hit an impasse. The company is asking the union to consider using a federal mediation service. King Soopers sent a letter to the union just before midnight saying the Blair Caldwell Library in Denver is already known for being a place full of African American history. Today, the library unveiled a special new exhibit that tells a story 100+ years in the making. Our Mikaela White takes us there. Not the sight we always want to see, right? In their final game of the season, the Denver Broncos find a new way to break the hearts of Broncos country once again. Final score, Chiefs 28, Broncos just 24. Romy B now joining us. And Romy, the Broncos were more competitive than we were expecting, but still not the outcome we wanted to end the season on.
Yeah, I mean, that offense was, hey, we're going to take the fall. It's going to be him.
I mean, and at its core, we know this is all about a business, but when people aren't showing up in the stands, they're not buying hot dogs, etc., it's not a good look, right?
Especially that is something, Dillon, the Broncos are not used to, right? They've in Fangio's favor.
Yeah, so we don't know if we'll have a head coach. We don't know who the ownership might even be given the offseason.
We also don't know who the quarterback will be. So,
yeah.
Hey, it's going to be an interesting offseason.
Are you available to play?
You know what?
Warm up the arm now.
I'll get going. I'll lift some weights.
There we go, Romy. Thank you so much. Well, you can make sure to watch all of the post-game Broncos reaction on PointsBet's All Access. That's right here on CBS 4 News at 10 on Sunday night. In fact, businesses across the country are hiring right now with millions of jobs still open. Even though the number of new jobs added last month was disappointing, that was just about 199,000, which was half of what was expected. The job market is moving closer to pre-pandemic levels, but Omicron surge still poses a decent threat. CBS 4's Marissa Armas reports on how the community is working to heal and move forward. You can watch these stories and more tonight at 10 on CBS 4 and on our free 24-hour streaming news service, which is CBSN Denver. The easiest way to watch is by downloading the CBS Denver app. Meteorologist Callie Zanandri is back once again with a final check at our forecast. Callie, thanks so much, and thank you all of you guys for joining us on CBS 4 News. We'll see you right back here on CBS 4 News at 10, and make sure to stick around for 48 hours, a story right here out of Colorado.